Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Pablo and welcome back to GG Sports. I'm bringing you guys another episode of the Cincinnati Bengals franchise here in Madden 19, and in this episode we'll be playing against the 7-3 New England Patriots led by Ryan Fitzpatrick. This is a very good game and it's interesting to see someone like Ryan Fitzpatrick taking over for Tom Brady. I'm assuming Belichick and the rest of his staff did not see the guy they liked in the draft, but in the last episode you guys saw us lose a very close game to probably the best team in the NFL, the Jacksonville Jaguars, led by quarterback Will Grier out of West Virginia, and that was a very tough loss. We lost that one by 3 points, but overall this Bengals team, since Tyree Jackson has taken over, has been much more competitive. So hopefully we can continue to play tough versus very good teams, as we're playing against a Patriots team who has won 7 games already this season. They have beaten the likes of the Pittsburgh Steelers, which we've yet to do, so definitely a team we should worry about. But this is the third game of the Tyree Jackson campaign. We're 1-1 so far since he's taken over. Hopefully we can move that to 2-1. And really quick before we get into the game, I want to remind you guys to leave a like. I really appreciate the support that you guys have given me on this series and on the other series I have going on my channel. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell icon below the video so that way you stay notified every time I drop another one of these videos. And just want to give a shout out to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. But 3rd down and 8 for the rookie and our offense. We're still scoreless and we have about 5 minutes to go in the first. 2nd down and 8, we fire one over the middle to Tyler Boyd, who we did just re-sign to a 4-year deal worth $38 million. But we also just paid AJ Green, who comes up big on this play with the first touchdown of the day. And what a dime thrown by Tyree Jackson. It's really easy to throw one up to AJ Green. You guys saw Andy Dalton do that for several years in Cincinnati, so it looks like Tyree Jackson is already building that chemistry as we score first, but we do miss the extra point, so we do only come up with 6 points from that touchdown. So 3rd down and 9, Sam Hubbard filling in for an injured Carl Lawson will bring down Ryan Fitzpatrick, put them back at the 47, but that will be just enough to make them miss that field goal. So we get the ball back and Joe Mixon is trying to put some more points on the board as we're getting close to the end of the first quarter. Joe Mixon, with a lot of daylight, is going to rush this one for a touchdown, and we take an even bigger lead in this game, 13-0. What a great way to come out and put our foots on the throats of the Patriots, who, like I said earlier, are playing pretty well this season. And Joe Mixon is back. He had a slow game versus the Jags. They have a very talented front 7, but it looks like he's back on track versus the Pats so far in this game. But the Pats are driving right now, and Josh Gordon comes down with a touchdown pass from Ryan Fitzpatrick. That one definitely has some zip on it, but he took a huge hit from Alec Ogletree, but still held on to it and put the points on the board for his team. So they are trailing in this game 7-13. 3rd down and 8 for our offense on the next drive. We're going deep to CJ Uzomah, but that will be overthrown. Neither the defender or the receiver could have got that one, so we have to punt the football. 1st down and 10, and James White is going to pick up a 1st down, move the chains for the Pats. But on 3rd down and 7 on the same drive, they can't convert that one. They only pick up 4. They needed 7. They settle for a fair barn field goal. So 3rd down and 8, our next drive. Tyree Jackson standing in the pocket, zips in a bullet to Auden Tate, and with a little bit over 3 minutes to go, we have a chance to increase our lead, as it was just cut down to only 3. But our drive will be stopped with a sack right there. We punt it. They have a chance to either tie the game with 3 or take the lead with 6, but they will do neither, as Alec Ogletree forces yet another fumble. He has been huge for this Bengals defense. After the bye, they have really picked it up, and I would have to say it's led by William Jackson and Alec Ogletree in the middle, and we get another takeaway and give our offense perfect field position to capitalize, and they do just that with CJ Uzomah on the receiving end of this pass from Tyree Jackson, crossing the goal line for a touchdown. And we see that route a lot by CJ Uzomah, and we see a lot of good recognition and good reads by Tyree Jackson when playing up against that defense. But DK Metcalf on their next drive after our touchdown will fumble the football. Huge hit by Sean Williams. That one honestly should have been challenged and maybe called an incomplete, but the booth did not even want to review it. And of course, the New England Patriots could not challenge. It was less than 2 minutes to go before half, and a lucky break for the Bengals. We stop them and hold the score to 19-10, and we get the ball to start the second half. And CJ Uzomah, just as I was mentioning how effective that route is and how Tyree Jackson can read that coverage, he does just that again. And second down and 11 on the same drive, we're trying to go downfield and put more points on the board and put this game away and give them no chance at coming back. And Giovanni Bernard gets us all the way down to the 1 yard line on the pitch play, showing his explosiveness. He's always been an explosive runner all season, and he caps off the drive with a touchdown, and we increase our lead even more. Impressive drive to set the tone in the second half, showing that we are not slowing down at all. That might have put this one out of reach, as we're now in the fourth quarter. The score is 25-10. We're going to Giovanni Bernard again on third down. He's brought down, but we do settle for 3, and the wind made that a tricky field goal, but Randy Bullock does not let the wind get the best of him that time. So we're looking pretty good. This is a very solid performance by our defense and a very efficient performance by our offense, and I think this is what can happen. The Bengals can compete versus the good teams in the league as long as the offense is not turning it over and our defense plays up to its potential and gets the takeaways we know it can get or they can get. But DK Metcalf does get the garbage time score, but that will not be enough to defeat the Cincinnati Bengals as they come away with a victory by a final score of 28-24 behind a very strong defensive performance. A couple of takeaways. The offense did not turn it over, and I think that was one of the most important factors in this victory. We were very solid on the ground. Joe Mixon got back to his normal ways. Giovanni Bernard definitely contributed. The final score is 23-28, not 24-28. But Tyree Jackson, 2 touchdowns to no interceptions, 18 for 30. And I think he really put some good film out there today. That's going to be a game when the staff and the coaches are evaluating the quarterback position. They're going to look at this game and say Tyree Jackson can really get this job done. So it'll be interesting to see if he can keep this up. But Joe Mixon did have a very good game. DK Metcalf did not play too well, but did get the garbage time touchdown. So really impressive by the defense, getting a couple of takeaways, 2 fumbles there, and an interception by Jesse Bates. So really impressed with the team. Hopefully they can keep this up. Typically and previously throughout the season, they had not been consistent after getting wins like this. So hopefully that can change. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. We'll be playing against the Steelers. That will be a snow game, and it'll be interesting to see if Tyree Jackson can get the first win versus the Steelers in a couple of years. So definitely tune in. I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.